football kits, they're just mint, aren't they? They're just mint. Like, state the obvious, yeah, I know, but they're just class. I have a fair few, to be honest. A fair few. Probably too many. No, not too many. I still want more.
I want more!
So in this video, I thought what I'll do is I'll run through what I think are some of the best kits of all time in some sort of kind of like kit bucket list kind of vibe. So first up, I've got to mention the England 1990 third shirt. Feels like a bit of an obvious one, but for me, this is probably England's best ever shirt. Don't get me wrong, I love the home and the away shirt from this same season, and obviously that 1990 tournament was an iconic one. But this third shirt, the blue colour, it's beautiful. The diamonds in the base are instantly recognisable and iconic. The classy polo collar is wicked, and also, of course, the Umbro taping on the sleeves. This shirt was actually only worn once professionally in a 1-0 win over Turkey on the 1st of May 1991. And yes, score draw have slightly ruined these kits, these 1990 kits, just ever so slightly. But for me, an original one of these is just an absolute need in my collection. Next up, we have one of the most famous shirts ever, the 1998 Inter Milan Third shirt. Ronaldo absolutely dazzled at Inter. He scored 58 goals in 99 appearances despite battling a bunch of big injuries. And his crowning moment was in the UEFA Cup where Inter Milan beat Italian rivals Lazio. Throughout the tournament, they wore this kit, and so instantly it was iconic for that reason, but also, come on, it's just fire. It's just beautiful, isn't it? The grey hoops are amazing, the splashes of gold and blue, and that huge Inter badge in the base, just brilliant. It's so iconic, actually. It's so good. They've made it again twice, in 2004 and 2020, so that just shows you how good it actually was. So when you're talking about the best kits ever, a 90s Dortmund shirt normally pops up, at least one of them. Nike and Dortmund had an unreal run from like 1990 to 98. They released beautiful kit after beautiful kit, and they were all this neon yellow colour. And let's face it, they are all stunning. All of them are absolutely brilliant. I want all of them.
I want more!
But if I'm going to pick one, the standout for me is the 96-97 Champions League home shirt. I think it's the mixture of stripes in this kit, you know, the main stripes on the base, but also the ones in the collar and in the sleeves, and also the sponsor fits that striped theme. And like I said, this was the Champions League shirt, so this was worn in that Champions League campaign, but when they got to the final, they actually switched to the next season's kit, which is a little bit annoying. Like, if they won it in this kit, it'd make it even more iconic, but to me, it's still beautiful. But what the fuck? That was weird. Alexa just started talking. I don't like that. What was I saying? Yeah, if they wore this in the final, it would make it more iconic, but I don't care because the shirt is beautiful. I love it. Need it in my collection. I want all of the 90s Dortmund kits in my collection, to be honest. Right, a reason why I started actually collecting football kits in the first place was because I wanted to get a football kit from everywhere I travelled to. Like, I thought that would be a better memento than like a magnet. So that was my aim. Obviously, didn't realise how expensive that would be. But that started back in 2016 when I went to Rome for the first time and I picked up this Italy shirt. And then, yeah, since then, I've always tried to get a kit from a new place. When I went to New York, that was my objective. Obviously, like, New York, what a place, just a dream destination to go to. So when I went there, I was absolutely buzzing, and I had a mission, and I actually made a video about the mission. I wanted to find some New York memorabilia football-wise, Metro Stars more specifically. Metro Stars were founded in 1995 and were actually one of the founding MLS teams, and in the 90s they had some unreal kits. And my favourite is the 1998 home shirt because it's just that night template. It works so well. It had it obviously on a few kits like LA Galaxy as well, but the red with the black and yellow pinstripes here, just brilliant. And I just love the old MLS kits. They had the names as the sponsors, Metro Stars, and just, you know, being called Metro Stars in the first place, like, that's such a cool, unique name, and obviously it's very American, but I just think it's mint. Unfortunately, I didn't pick up one of these whilst I was in America. It's still on the bucket list, but I did pick up something, so make sure you watch that video. Now, so far on this list, I've been talking about all the old kits and I've been talking about the 90s, rightfully so. That's probably the best era of football kits and just amazing football kits in general. But let's face it, we're coming into a new golden era. There's a lot of beautiful kits in the last couple of years. And for me, one of the best ones of this generation is the 23-24 AC Milan special shirt. This one was designed in collaboration with Pleasure, so it's like a nice branded piece, and this kit is incredible. The main inspiration is the Duomo in Milan, which just makes sense. It's an incredible, iconic, beautiful building. And in the base of the shirt, you can see loads of patterns inspired by the facade of that Duomo. And I just love things like this. I just love stuff like this. Using landmarks, references, geographical what the fuck is the word? Geography things. Doesn't that what you know what I'm on about? Using those kind of references in kits, it's just brilliant. I love it. I actually designed a kit a few years ago that was inspired by a facade of a church, so I'm on the same wavelength as this. But also, I've had the pleasure of going to Milan twice, seeing the Dortmund twice, seeing Milan play at the San Siro. All of these things kind of have me have like a special appreciation for a kit like this. So yeah, this is absolutely unreal. So if you didn't know, half Irish here, very proud of that. But my family are from Monaghan and they don't really have a football team. They have a Gaelic football team and I've got a Gaelic football shirt in my collection actually. But, obviously being half Irish, don't have that team to look for in Ireland. But the League of Ireland has some unreal kits, some really beautiful kits, and there's a few standouts. But for me, this 1990 Cork City shirt is the standout, is the best kit in Ireland, I'd say. The fact that it's the iconic Adidas Germany template from 1990 obviously makes it good for that reason, but the colours really work using the green and red. And of course, a Guinness sponsor for an Irish club, come on, just doesn't get better than that. So yeah, one of the main League of Ireland shirts I really want to get a hold of in my collection is this one. Now, having a list of beautiful kits, of course, it's inevitable that you're going to have a lot of Serie A in there, of course. And it's also inevitable that one of the most beautiful teams in the Serie A, Roma, is going to have one of them on this list. And for me, it's the 98-99 Roma Home shirt. Well, to be fair, the whole collection. The whole collection's stunning. For me, the Lepeto Wolf logo that Roma has is probably one of the best badges in football history. It's just so simple, but it's brilliant. It works, and any kit you put it on makes that kit better. So this 1998 kit actually doesn't have that badge on it as the crest, but it has it in the sleeves. And as a wise old man once said, and the main feature and the most important feature of this shirt is the Lepeto badge cascading down the sleeve like a pack of wolves. Absolute bar from me. Proud of that one. One of the best lines I've ever wrote. But realistically, this is the definition of class. This shirt, that Lepeto down the sleeve, it is just brilliant, especially when you've got a player like Totti wearing it with his collar turned up. That is pure class. And lastly, we've got another obvious one. We've got another Italian one, and we've actually got another one from 1998. What a year for football kits. It's crazy. But of course, we've got the 1998 Fiorentina Home shirt. Come on, of course this was going to make it. What else can I say about this kit that hasn't been said a million times before? It's just brilliant. It's got that legendary Nintendo sponsor, Fiorentina's iconic purple colour, the fleur de lis in the sleeve, and also just we got to praise Fila for this. Fila are not a brand known for football kits. Realistically, they're not. I don't actually know any other teams that they're sponsored other than Fiorentina in this period, but they smashed it in this period. A lot of their kits are great, and this being the crowning one, what an unreal stint from them. They have to be praised for that. It's mental. But yeah, of course, the Fiorentina kit was going to make it. This is my favourite. The Nintendo, everything about it, lovely. It's on my list. So that's it. That's some of the best kits of all time, in my opinion. That's my bucket list kits. That's the ones I want in my collection. Obviously, there's some I already have in my collection that haven't made this list. Like some ones behind me, like this one I'm wearing. But those are the ones that I really, really love and want to get my hands on. But this book ain't over, man. This book has got some empty pages at the back. So let me know in the comments what kits I didn't include in this video, and we can maybe make a part 2 and fill this book out with some of the best kits ever. It'll be like the Bible for football kits. But that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you. See you in the next one.
I want more!